Newcastle, South Africa, and this is 2 minutes of truth walking. And it happens today that it is load shedding as I'm doing this. So here I am sitting in the light and the shadows, and maybe this is the perfect theme for today's 2 minutes of truth walking, tuning in, growing out. So the question that I asked in my description of this live is, do you know how you feel right now? I'm pausing because many times we don't check in with ourselves, and sometimes we're too afraid to check in with ourselves because we really don't want to know how we're feeling. We know that it's not necessarily how we'd like to feel, and we're not sure how to shift that, and we have things to do, we have things on our to-do list, and think that I just need to get through this, and then I'll feel better. Why not tune in now as a way to feel better? So tuning in is a precursor to everything else. When you know how you feel in the moment, like this morning, I had to run some errands, and I decided consciously to tune into myself. What would make me feel better running those errands? I did not feel like erranding, and I was feeling under the weather yesterday and really tired this morning. But there were things that I needed to do for myself. I needed to pick up a couple of things for myself. Interestingly, I did not end up buying the things that I need because the stores that I went into, they were not suitable. However, giving attention to that part of me where I needed something to take care of me and going to have a look, that was the whole journey of the feeling better, because I felt like I was tuning into me and giving myself attention. So tuning into you is not just for its own sake. It's giving yourself attention, and that giving yourself attention is probably the highest form of self-care. When one does that, then one is ready to give to fellow beings, give to Mother Earth and the world. So how do we even start? How do we turn our light on as we tune in? Well, yesterday I spoke about just asking what feels good right now. Or if there's something that you've needed to take care of that would make you feel relieved, even if it doesn't necessarily make you feel good, that is possibly the thing to do. But it's a way of just giving attention to whatever's in your heart and being with that. And I tell you, when I came back from running errands, and I went to many more places than I actually meant to go to, I felt good, even though I had to basically hit the ground running and come to a meeting, a Zoom meeting. Really had no time to pause and brought my glass of water and got stuck in. I still felt a sense of relief and a sense of nourishment for myself. That is a must. We often end up running to appointment after appointment after appointment, knowing that we got a late start or that something delayed us. When we just go to that center, tuning in, whatever we tune into and however we take care of ourselves, it is that which grows out. That is our personal self-care, which leads to personal growth in the moment, which leads to personal evolution, and that is our contribution. Because when you feel nourished and you're contributing from that space to whatever you're doing, whether it was to my meeting this morning, no matter what it was for, that contribution was much better than if I hadn't contributed to myself first, if I hadn't tuned in, because I would have been numb, not even feeling or taking care of me. And you can't give to anyone like that in the best way that you are capable of. So whatever you tune into grows out. You figure out how you're feeling. Take the step of nourishing yourself in whatever way feels good in that moment. Not traditional ways, just what feels like it would be a relief or be good. And then giving that out to the world and allowing that to grow out of you and nourish Mother Earth, our fellow beings, our universe. You are a gift, as am I. And we get to appreciate that. And we get to treat ourselves like gifts. And we get to give ourselves like gifts with that respect and love and energy and light. Have a beautiful evening or whatever time of day you're having.